We're sitting on land that has never been planted, never been grown. It could be 200 years ago with Conestoga wagons going across it. We're really out in, people basically say, the middle of nowhere.
When it comes to medicine, you can't match it. When it comes to pharmaceuticals, you can't buy this. You can't buy it.
When we started back in 2015, it was nothing. It was blank, piece of ground. And today we have over 15,000 square feet of indoor, 140 acres outside.
Yeah, the bigger plants. So I didn't expect them to get this big this quick. We are growing it typically like you would grow a cannabis plant. We want it to produce the oil, and the oil is produced from the buds, the flower. Right. And so we want to produce more of those buds, more of the flowers where the resin comes from. There's very low amounts in the stalk and stems, so we want less of that material. Opposite of like a textile industry where they would want a lot of this fibrous material for rope or clothing. We're almost exactly opposite.
We're a wholesaler of our extracted oils and the derivative products from those oils, and we're producing finished products, okay, for wholesale market. And we are considering going into having a e-commerce site or a retail site to sell our finished products as well.
It's continuous. So once we harvest, then we keep going. You know, there's never an empty space at this facility as far as product is concerned.
The number one consideration here for someone to grow here is water. We don't have water rights to the Arkansas River.
How do you get your water?
It's spring water from the mountains, so it's runoff and aquifer water.
Environmental stressors stress it out and make it think that it has to defend itself with the THC. So it's important to keep this plant extremely healthy during the vegetative and blooming stages. What that does is let it create, it lets it express its genetic potential. And its genetic potential is CBD.
We have to test constantly while the plants are growing. So when we start from basically what we assume to be a cultivar with the correct ratio we need of CBD, the higher the better, and THC, the lower the better. While the plants are being cultivated, we have to test them constantly for the THC content and monitor that, because our plants have to maintain less than 0.3% THC by weight in the plant.
And what happens if they don't?
You have to destroy your crop.
One of the things here at Sansol that we value is that we do our own HPLC testing, and we also have third-party testing. You look at something like this where you can touch, feel, and see and know exactly where your product has come from is huge different in this industry.
It has the potential for helping so many people in so many different ways. A family in Pennsylvania were told by their doctor that they had to give their 2-year-old child narcotics to prevent his grand mal seizures. He was having 10 to 12 grand mal seizures a day. Within a week, his seizures went down to maybe 1 or 2 a day. The intensity decreased. And the last I heard a couple of weeks ago was that he hasn't had seizures in weeks.
A lot of the people that I've worked with have had major benefits from it. And so I feel excited. I feel like I'm helping people.
Organic, healthy, you know, that's what it's all about, helping people.
After hearing all these stories personally, how do you feel about the business you're in today?
it's pretty easy to get emotional about it. It has the potential for helping so many people in so many different ways. Rooted in purity, healthy plants, healthy people.